you think about the fact that they don't have any Guyanese on site?
Well, you would ask the government though. But ask the government.
Because I see a lot of things Guyanese could be doing.
Long time.
Building blocks. You know, look, there's bricklaying going on up there.
Yes, blocks here.
Yeah.
There's some factory making it.
A factory in Guyana?
Yes, but I don't know which one the factory. You gotta be the government friend. The government friend.
And nothing for you, boy.
Nothing. No Guyanese. I get 2 Guyanese in that drivers. Guyanese could build it. What is Jagdeo? Is the man still running this country? Jagdeo, this is Jagdeo time and it continue. Jagdeo still running the country. Why Jagdeo put Ramatar? He didn't put no other body else to be the president. Because he couldn't tell him what to do. But he put Ramatar, that he tell Ramatar what to do around Saudi, around Cesar.
And this what to do, I guess?
He put no other body. And Ramatar don't have the education to be a president.
This is the house that 5 children and 4 adults were living in up to the other day. It's a squat, and it was built up over maybe 2 months. There's a Christmas tree there, as you can see, which obviously means they brought a lot of this stuff from elsewhere, and I was told they were victims of a fire. However, Ministry of Public Works, no doubt, has broken their building down, and there's the Marriott going up there. And here you have ordinary Guyanese juxtaposed. Any comments on the building of the Marriott? Huh? Any comments on the building of the hotel?
No comment.
Right, we're here at the Marriott site. Now you'd think this was the pool for the hotel, but it's actually the result of a little bit of rain. Today I want to talk about how you'd go about getting a brand new pontoon for free for absolutely no money. So this is what we've pieced together from talking to the guys that are normally here working on this project. Now you may not quite know it, but this showed up here as a badly broken, damaged pontoon, which brought a couple excavators that have done some of the clearing on the beach. There's some of the old metal there, and there's a massive heap of what the pontoon was once made of, some badly decaying metal. If you look right to the end of this pontoon here, you can see some of the holes and the rest of the metalwork that's left to be done. But apart from that, you can see pretty new bits of metal have been welded into place. What's happened? They got a contract to bring the excavators down here. Obviously the pontoon broke down, and this is what Real Guyana is unclear about. Does the contract for the Marriott include a brand new pontoon? Because these guys, Vish and Sons, have got the contract to bring supplies, tiles and stone and the like, for the Marriott construction project. And the guy said from the islands. He wouldn't be more specific than that. But I asked him if perhaps bringing an old pontoon here and having it on the beach for the better part of 6 to 7 months, because it's been here for a very, very long time. I asked him if that was the best way to use the taxpayers' money, and the engineer said to me, he said, as long as we get him paid to do this, we don't really care. Let's have a look inside. So as you can see, brand new, and thus far it seems paid for by the Guyanese taxpayer. What really got us thinking about this was finding out that in the contract the Chinese drafted out for the airport expansion, the government will have to pay for any damage to their equipment, and we have to replace it with brand new items. So that got me thinking, maybe this wasn't that strange. Maybe it's not as strange that you bring an old pontoon and then use the money from the project to turn that into a brand new one. And that you see down there, those are some of the holes from the old structure, as you can see, badly deteriorated. And here's that brand new pontoon. Because why else would you come all the way to the Marriott construction site to build yourself a brand new pontoon? After all, this is the site of a hotel project. A dirty, corrupt one, but nonetheless. So let's go have a look and see what's been going on behind the scenes. You train any Guyanese people to, give them any jobs, labor, nothing? There you go. That's Chinese investment for you. And this is where they hide all the rubble from the Marriott construction. They just dumped it on the side of the street. There's accommodation at the back of the Marriott for those same Chinese workers, just so you know. And here's what the road looks like, just a few feet away from the main Marriott road. Completely devastated. That stuff chucked in the corner in a bush. This government are really trying to pull the wool over all of our eyes. Do you have any comments on the hotel? The fact that they didn't employ Guyanese to build it? No local labor? Any comments? You part of the investment team? Part of the crew that was building it? You're a guest? You know that taxpayer money was used? Any comments? No comments? No comments at all? That our tax money was stolen for this? Hotel's very good, he says. Hi there, good afternoon. Any comments on the fact taxpayer money was stolen to build this premises? No comments? No comments. Did you have a good time inside? No comments. There you go. That's it. So it's Saturday morning. We're just outside the Court of Appeal. just outside the Court of Appeal, outside Guyana, down here. And we're going to the new Marriott Hotel, guys. Just have a look at these environs. See, I posted some pictures on Facebook, and people think they're fakes. So, just gonna take you on a full unedited tour. This is the Pegasus Hotel. This is the new road that they've built up here at the Marriott site. There's no landscaping done here, by the way. You could see from the corner. I don't know what kind of tourists these guys expect are coming to Guyana to spend millions of US dollars every month, as I saw in one really dubious claim. This was a national landmark that you would be coming to see, but it's burnt down. It's not been repaired. There's been no planting of any sort of grass down here. We seem to be leaving it up to the heavens. The road was hastily finished. This road was done in a couple days. They literally just put a couple layers of asphalt on top of a really badly damaged road and flattened it.
Francis, you better.
We're here at the soon-to-be brand new Marriott Hotel. And as we all know from experience, it will look good for a couple of days. So that's the main entrance to the Marriott there. We'll try and do a full 360 walk around the site and finish up down there. Here's a new road next to Enserd. This road was filled with craters and potholes for a very, very long time. Even look across here. Look at this, guys. What tourists is coming here to see all this? So this was filled with craters for a very long time and was sadly never fixed until the Marriott came into being. It seems that they didn't believe the staff here deserved a proper road and a wholesome environment. And you know how long this road been like this?
Yes.
How long?
Since when we coming?
Since when you came? How long ago you come?
Since 2010.
Since 2010 it been like this? Really? And these bricks? How long this been here? So it's a big hole since 2010? Alright. So this is what we've been told is a completed hotel, complete Marriott site. You have a look for yourself. That's some of the landscaping. You see all that garbage? This is at the Marriott. Security down there. This is if you were to walk onto the beach. Which other Marriott in the world, or Sheraton, or Novotel even, can you go and find something like this? I don't even know what this is. It's supposed to be some sort of plant pot, but it's obviously made out of disused tubing. It looks exactly like the tubing that's supposed to be carrying the sewage out of Georgetown. And here we are, fellows, at the beach. This is the Marriott beach. that is also incomplete. And let's just take a look around at the general environment, because you know Real Guyana is very fond of showing you the environment. Take a look at these random stones for one. So it seems they've brought hundreds of tons of sand and dumped it on the beach. This seems to be the completed beach. Let's go end to end, and then I want to show you the section of incomplete hotel that I found on the last visit. Is this anything to talk about? Says complete. This is not a white sand beach, it's a white sand patch, guys. Let me show you the real beach. Come on. Let's be honest. So if we took a walk down, every single morning I can already see the rake marks, but they won't be able to do much because every single morning, take a look, can you see all the rake marks? This means very early in the morning they have to get people out to rake up all this garbage. But even on day two after launching, they can't get it together to clean up the garbage. It's just been raked. It's just been raked up. Nothing's actually been done with it. And it's already past 10 o'clock in the morning. Your tourists, if this place was flooded with any of those, they would already be out enjoying the beach and environs by now. This is the white sand. As you can see, it's already mixing in with the brown sand. It's not going to be white for very long, I can promise you that much. Is this what we paid $12 billion for? Does this look like any beach you'd be running to swim in any Caribbean territory? Considering that right around the corner, they've been dumping raw sewage for the last few years. The Chinese toilet I hope to show you in a couple minutes. That as well, you're going to ask yourself where that sewage goes, because it doesn't go into a septic tank, guys. It's going right into this water that they're expecting people to swim in. Look at how ridiculous this is. If anything, the contrast looks really, really odd. Well, at least two people are enjoying the Marriott. I hope you can tell that it is not November, it is not 2014. We're right here in April, 2 days after opening at the new Marriott. I'm looking at the windows and I'm actually seeing a Chinese man. Looks partially undressed, hanging out by his window. So just have a look at all this, guys. This is, I don't know what this is supposed to be. And down there close to the wall, what you can see actually happened was they've covered over a lot of sharp rocks with this sand. Sharp rocks and garbage. Because that's what this patch of beach is very famous for. So, and if you walk far enough, right, they only put enough white sand for the cameras and for the drone. They lay enough white sand to give you this aerial shot, but the entire beach finishes here. That white sand beach, it finishes right here. So let's go check out some of these Chinese slave accommodation. So here's the rest of the beach. that bit there is still swamp even, you can see. We're at the Marriott Hotel, guys. On the beach. This is all Marriott property. Ask yourself if this looks finished, guys. That's what you've seen in the propaganda. This is what I'm showing you in reality. If you like to say this doesn't exist, then that's up to you. Now, the pictures you saw posted on the website of Mark Jacobs was from an excursion the two of us had a couple days ago in that section of the building. That entire section is hollow. There is nothing in it. It's a skeleton, a shell. It's just been painted on the outside, and I'm about to walk up on the path there. Even though this is all swampy, let's walk around and see if we could get up there so I could give you a little vantage point, because it seems some of the workers that they told to disappear have returned. So this is more of the beach at the Marriott. There's 3 more piles of sand. If you imagine at least 1,000 piles of sand down there, or at least a few hundred, because this is a vast amount of space. Look at this, guys. They've opened this beach to international tourists, and I don't know what to say, honestly, but take a look at this for yourself. Let's just keep the Marriott in frame before you think I've cut out all this footage. There are nails here, bits of rope, plastic, garbage bin bags. Look, look. It's all on the beach at the Marriott. Some other stuff. Let's try and hop and skip across here. Yuck. There's some dead animal around here. There's some wooden pallets and crates that have obviously been used in the old Marriott construction. Let's just navigate some of this sand, trying not to get stuck. But there's just a lot of garbage just mixed into this here. It seems they just did one big pile up from the beach, because as I said, there's an inordinate amount of garbage here regularly. So they just piled up all the garbage, and here we are. There are a few more guards today than when I came a couple days ago, but we're going to try our best to see what we can see. You have the photos. I'm giving you some context here now. So here we are now on the jetty, and it seems they've gone ahead and filled this area up with a lot of sand as well to make it into some sort of beach. We've never had this much sand here on the bank, and I don't know to what end. Look at this, guys. It's not even like I'm taking a long walk into town and having to uncover this dirty scene. This is only a few hundred meters away from Guyana's first, what do they call it, a 7-star hotel. This is a few hundred meters away, and it's on the property. This is Marriott property. Well, it's taxpayer property. It's property that belongs to the people of Guyana. But I want to give you a full, clear idea of what's going on at this premises, including the fact there is no security. Look, this is the open back fence here. You can literally just walk into it. That's how incomplete construction is. We're going to see just how close we can get to the construction site itself. I'm going to try and show you some of those living quarters we were talking about earlier. Here we go. Now I want you to look at this white pipe. It is my sound belief that this white pipe takes away the excrement from the Chinese, either that one or that one over there, and dumps it directly into the ocean. Let's go check out this work site. Some Chinese still working on the Marriott, and it is complete, guys. Apparently it's complete. There's your tax money paid for this. These thieves. Let's go check out that work site. Alright, we're on the Chinese work site now. These are some of the workers. Here you go, some more of them. Alright. Hi. We're here in the Chinese quarters. Good morning. How are you? They don't use Guyanese brooms. Let's see if we can see the toilet again, because that was something worth seeing, guys. This is the bathroom. It smells very strong. Smells heavily of urine. Let's go check out the toilet area. It's right down here. This is the most epic toilet I've ever seen in my life. This is the toilet, guys. There is only one gutter running around this entire room. Alright? I can't even describe the smell. And there's a tank at the end that's supposed to flush all this away. Oh, you can smell feces very strongly down here. Ooh. This is the toilet. That's why you could smell feces. So this is how these guys do their business. Into this semicircular drain thing here. Ooh. You could smell the feces. I'm just trying to see where the outlet is. Where does it go? So, this is so disgusting. So, it seems all the urine and feces. So, there's one big tank to flush all of these toilets in here. So, as you can see, the piping leads from the door, goes all the way around. Down there, the Chinese workers stoop down. Take a shit into that gutter there, that drain, and goodness knows how much water flows out of that to flush everything all at once. And this is where they've been urinating. So all this washes into the Atlantic just off that beach down there, and it's pretty foul. So what we're gonna do is just go try, see if we could walk directly into that work site without anyone noticing, which I doubt is going to be possible. But hopefully we just don't get bitten by the dogs. So there is the unfinished section of the Marriott there. Right, I'm right on the grounds. It is Saturday. There the guys closed there. I hope you've seen them hammering away. Those are some Guyanese local workers. And we're going to try and get close to that section there to find out what exactly is happening. Let's follow some of these Chinese workers. We were here a few days ago and saw a man peeing onto this sink. Just peeing into the drain. Peeing into the drain onto the sink. And this is where they live. You'd be forgiven for thinking this was actually China. Never mind, they barricaded about 4 streets to stop people gaining entry. We're right inside the Marriott, and we're not supposed to be here, right? And that in itself is an insult because our tax money paid for this. So you see, they've put up barriers to mask to you and all the people at home, to mask the fact that this work site is incomplete. So I'd be willing to bet they've taken people around to a limited selection of rooms today, but the ones they haven't seen are not finished, just like this section of the hotel is in the Chinese accommodation. So you can see there was a fire. Chinese are using their own brooms. They don't buy even pointer broom from Guyana, you see? They don't even buy a pointer broom from Guyana. Not even a pointer broom. Not a chick mint. Everything is for China. There's some more of their living quarters here. So they're basically keeping Chinese here like a sort of slave camp to construct the project, decline to give any Guyanese jobs, and it seems they've made sure all the Chinese just vacated the site before they turned up. Make no mistake, all of this is part of the Marriott Hotel, and it is all incomplete. This is about a quarter of the work site that they've tried to hide from people. It's totally disgusting. And right here, there's no fencing. So all that taxpayer money, after you spent all that money, you guys, at home. This is the work site of the Marriott, guys. We're right here at the time that the hotel's supposed to be finished. The government did a good job of blocking off some of these areas here, as you can see. This is the front entrance, the actual front entrance of the Marriott. Let's just check in front here. Hey guys, good morning. How you doing? There we go. We're still on the taxpayer tour. This bit that's not yet finished off. What's going on? How are you? Morning. Yeah. Who are you? Take. You want a shot of you? You want a shot of him? Picture of him? Yeah. No, we're just doing a little survey. See how much you have left to do. Just walk around there and we'll be finished. There we go. We are in the main frame of the Marriott here. There's a storage bond over there. Right. This is a massive area that they haven't finished off yet. Let's peek behind there. I can't believe no one's kicked me out of here yet. But I'm telling you, there's all taxpayer money. So this is storage bond, where these guys been storing flat screen TVs, glass, stuff like that. There's supposed to be some elevators down there. Morning. Not a single Chinese person here speaks English. Right, we're on the second floor here. That's one of the Alsatians we bumped into just the other day. Right, so we're literally in a cavernous space here, as you can see, and I don't know what this place is supposed to be, whether it's a ballroom facility, a restaurant and casino or bar. All I know is it's not finished. I just know that $12 billion of our taxpayer money was spent on this structure and it's incomplete. There's no way you could fix this even in 6 months. You see what I'm telling you? So, if our government have told us that $12 billion later, this project is actually complete, it's finished, right? Let me take you outside so you can have an overview of the beach. If they're telling us this is all finished and we can see how much there is left to be done, mind you, this is only on the western side. I can't attest for what's going on the eastern side because I don't have access to that bit. That bit's a bit more secure, right? The guys don't seem to know I'm not staff or something. They've just let me walk right in here. Unprecedented access. It's good to be brave. There you go, that's the finished section of the hotel there. That's the gym you paid for, $12 billion gym. That's the hotel facility there. Even the palm trees They haven't even planted the trees yet. They're just some big concrete holes. There's a fire hydrant. More palm trees. And take a look at the beach. Alright, it's a little shaky, but that guy there doesn't have any harness. And he's cleaning windows. This guy does have a harness. So if one of them dies, just understand. And that's how much remains to be completed on this end. Each of these buildings is accommodation for the Chinese workers, because remember, no Guyanese are being used to build this structure. They refurbished the Coast Guard hut at the front down there. That long black pipe is where raw sewage is dumped into the ocean. As you'll recall from the sewage in the city video I did. So how has Georgetown really been getting rid of its sewage? Well, for over a year, sewage trucks have been simply coming right back to this spot and dumping it into the water. Neither is there any sign to alert the public of this practice, nor is there any care taken to even attach a hose to the back of the truck so the waste discharges directly into the water. In some cases, little attention is paid to the state of the tide, and the sewage-laden water hangs around for hours with a stench I cannot describe in words. Here's a stain on the outfall pipe for your viewing pleasure. The security guards and workers manning the cokers in the immediate vicinity, who have no choice but to endure the unbearable stench and risk infection, complained about the frequency with which waste is being dumped, and the scant regard for the health hazards posed to the public. Taking this complaint into consideration, it seems, they moved operations 20 feet away, right behind the construction site of the new Marriott Hotel. So is that a room with a view or a room with a stench? Because we don't know about you, but if we woke up in a luxury hotel overlooking a dirty beach and could visibly see sewage trucks dumping the contents of the city's toilets into the ocean every day, what's the point of a picture like this? Advertising a beach. And their sewage is dumped a little further down over there through a white pipe. And that's the beach. I don't know if you're getting the big picture by now. Let me take you straight to the pool. So we're here taking a better look at the pool. Now if you could see how small this pool is, you may be almost as shocked as we are. It's smaller than the pool at the Princess Hotel, and from the looks of it, it's also smaller than the pool at even the Pegasus. And the structure is quite a bit larger. So we can see the Chinese workers there heading in for a nice long day's work. We're still unsure as to whether or not they've come from Chinese prisons, so this may be a welcome bit of freedom. Meanwhile, many Guyanese would like the freedom to work. There are a lot of unemployed people in Guyana, and if you've been following along with this project, coming here from time to time and peeping over the gate as we have, then you'd see there's skills here that are all around Guyana. People hitting nails into wood, seen a lot of people doing that here. People pouring concrete, stacking blocks. All of the blocks of these walls have been hand stacked by this small group of Chinese here. However, if you had Guyanese on site, then they'd more than likely be able to read English and probably get back to the press. Which contractors are involved? You know, they can speak English for one. These guys can't, they can't hear no evil, so they can't speak no evil, pretty much. And this is a fisherman who lives down here. You got two people that live here. Let's head back out the way we came. This here, as you can see, another example of the fact very little from Guyana gets used down here, right? They don't use Guyanese pointer broom, use anything Guyanese, not if they can help it. This is the office that had the big Alsatian inside of it. Give me a real fright. And this is what your money paid for. If you can even tell me this is remotely complete, you can get a cookie. But something tells me you're not about to get a cookie. See if that dog is in that office. Love if there was some paperwork for us to take photos of. Maybe some contracts and the like, you know. But I know that dog lives in the office. I'm going to give him a wide berth. Because you don't want to hear about Real Guyana getting tetanus, right? It's definitely something I know you don't want to hear about. Or something I don't want personally. Because when you look at this condition of Georgetown Hospital, you know, I'm not the former president. I can't fly out of Guyana when I have dengue or a big rice eater in the Marriott bites me. I'm going to have to go to Georgetown Hospital. I might end up dying outside Georgetown Hospital, right? It's okay if you're a former president earning $3 million a month in pension. It's okay, this sort of arrangement, right? Because you didn't need that $12 billion anyway. You had the taxpayers to provide it for you. But here's what's going on. They're hastily trying to clear up stuff. There's some carpets and the like. I want you to notice that all of the equipment is from China. Right? There's very little being done here to benefit Guyanese. There's some Guyanese now employed on the work site, but as I hope you can see, they are mainly doing cleaning, raking, they're guards. This is the car park. I'm spending time on this, guys, because a lot of you said it's fake footage, fake pictures that I put up. It's not fake at all. We're right here. This is today. This is now. This is the present tense. Oh my God! Look at that, guys. This is right now at the Marriott. Look how filthy that bit of grass looks. No landscaping at all.
The hotel business is a highly personal business. We're taking care of people away from home. Putting people first means listen to their concerns, and I think that's really what we mean by giving people an opportunity. It's in my DNA to make sure that we've got a good product for our customers. I try and visit between 250 and 300 hotels a year. And I spend a lot of time worrying about, are we really doing a good job with our customers? Where are we falling down and why, and how can we fix it? And that comes into the adage of success is never final, which means we're always looking for a better way to do things. We've always been a change maker. We're always looking over the hill for the next opportunity. We recognize there are different kinds of customers, different age groups, different demographics, different cultural backgrounds. We want to have a product that appeals to all of them. We're not too old to be cool.
And I've heard people comment on my page. One gentleman, Mr. Benny Sankar, commented on my page and said that the Marriott is real class. When you go inside, it's real class. So, I mean, you see there's class, or I'm an ass, I don't know, but I don't see anything class about this project. No doubt around the front, it looks much better, it's more fancy, but let me tell you something. If $12 billion get taken from you and spent on a project, it's supposed to be class. But we should have had a class University of Guyana, a class hospital, class nursery schools for our students. This is not priority work. Some notes. For any of you that read Chinese, there's some of the notes. Right. Figure out what you could figure out from this. Some of the Marriott logs. I wish I spoke Chinese right about now, but I don't. So let's get out of here. Our work here is done. Pretty much finished. So they've got this section here to finish off. It's a massive downstairs, and they've got about 3 stories more upstairs to finish. We've got that raw sewage issue with the sewage being dumped into the ocean and onto the beach. And these guys and their living accommodation. How you doing? You good? There you go, wiping up your money for you. This is the work Guyanese get on site. Bits of carpet and insulation getting thrown away. All this is going to go into our dump sites. All that foam. So how much longer do you think until this thing finish? How much longer before this finish?
How much?
How much longer before the building finish?
I don't work here. I don't work here, I just come on.
Oh, you don't work here, you just come and help the Chinese guys.
Come there. You got a picture, man.
You want picture?
Yeah, buddy.
And get picture here. So who you working for?
Same Chinese people there.
You working for the Chinese people? So how could I get a job for the Chinese people, or any Guyanese that looking at this, how they could get a job with the Chinese people? Because I know when they came, they weren't allowing any Guyanese to work on site.
Well, my man put me on.
A man put you onto that. So the Chinese directly hiring you? Alright. They teach you anything? Transfer any skills? No? Nothing. But they can't just go we cleaning up. Right? We supposed to be getting the majority of the money. Sao Sha now, that's the only Chinese I know. Good morning. I don't know anything else. Alright? Alright, have a good day, guys. I get your picture. You can find it online. Look for Real Guyana. I got everybody picture. Here you go. My Chinese friends there. And now I exit the premises. You know what, actually? I'm exiting through the front. Because I'm a citizen of this country. This is my money, as it is yours, and I want to just verify for you that I'm here on location on the day I said I am. So I'm just going to head out through the front because that's not the way we came in, and hopefully at least today we should be allowed as citizens, you know. It's unnavigable. I hope you're fed up seeing garbage and rubbish right now, right? I hope you pick your jaw up off the floor as well. Because make no mistake about it, this is still a Chinese work site. It is still a work site. If you know any of these number plates, you might be able to help solve the mysteries of Guyana. Morning, you speak English? A little? How long you been here? How long you living here? Long time?
One week.
You been living here 1 week? So you working here? At the Marriott?
Yeah.
How long more before you finish? You don't know? Alright, thank you. That's some Anglo-Sino relations there. It's a guy that's been working for the Chinese. Oh, there's that Alsatian. It's inside, which is a pretty good thing, huh? I hope guests of this hotel know that there's a big ass dog loose on site. Here you go. Some more of the landscaping. As yet unfinished. Guys, nowhere in the world would this be considered a finished 5-star anything. So you can see there, the nicely put up blue walls have sort of masked the fact that half of the site is still under development. But it's not done an exceptionally good job at it. You've already got problems with water pooling in some areas, which means they haven't paid enough attention to the level of everything. I see steam coming out of a hole in the ground there, which is a bit odd, but we're gonna check that out in a second. This is some of the passageway down here. Let's just get a shot of this vehicle leaving. That's pointing me out there. Here's the landscaping. I'm giving you a belly full, as we'd say in Guyana. When you finish with this video, you should know that you're satisfied that you've seen everything there is to see. Let's see if we can have a look inside of the hotel itself. I'm not dressed to go into any hotel, but you know what? When they steal your money and put up a structure, I would probably go in naked. But let's go have an attempt to see what the prerequisites are as a citizen to gain access. Just to show you around a bit. Have a look at the steam there. South Channel, enjoying your stay in Guyana? All the work, I'm guessing. Here we are at the hotel premises. Let's see if they'll allow us to take some shots inside. Yeah, thank you. So we've been given unprecedented access here to the Marriott. Here's the foyer. Okay. So we're in the reception area. Indeed, it is very nice. But do you think this is worth $12 billion? $12 billion of your dollars, while your streets are full of potholes and you're struggling with blackout? Do you think this is the way your money should be spent? Let's go see if we could see the pool deck. So is everything finished upstairs? Everything in this building is finished?
I won't be able to see.
You won't be able to see?
No, because as you can see, the Chinese are still...
I can see the Chinese are still here, huh?
Some little touches now.
Little touches, I believe it's a lot more than little touches. So we've got some stores here. It's a craft shop. Right, we've got Terra Mare here. We've got a restaurant. It's one of the restaurants bought with your $12 billion. That's right. Let's go check out the pool area quickly. Right, and this is the pool area. Check out some of the tiling work. Overall, the experience is a bit disappointing. I don't know if this is supposed to be an infinity pool or what, right? The experience is very disappointing. I've been to a great many nice hotels, I can't see how this one is worth $12 billion, and I can't see how it's going to significantly increase any sort of revenues for us from tourists. As you can see, it's the second day it's been open, and there are only a handful of people inside of this building now. So let's say we give them time for business to develop and to grow. Can you really see this place packed out with thousands of tourists begging to spend millions of US dollars a month? As we've not even completed the project yet. So that's the area that's blocked off. Oh, I'm so upset right now. Thanks for staying tuned to this most glorious, unprecedented, behind the scenes Marriott tour. Okay, these are the facilities. As you can see, there are far more Guyanese here. So you can see what the Guyanese jobs are. That's not hard to see at all. The 200 Guyanese jobs, I can tell you what they are right now. Thank you very much for being polite and hospitable. Have a good day. Eh? Okay, we're out back in the public. Let me tell you what the 200 jobs that have been created for the Guyanese are, right? You got some management positions given to a few friends, cronies, and dangles, if I'm honest. You got guard work, the typical Guyanese guard work, but this guard work we doing in a suit, right? You could guard in a suit. You also have waiters, sand cleaner / sand scrubber, or environmental warden if you want to give it a nice euphemistic title. You have waiters, right? A lot of people that have transferred from other hotel businesses, people from Princess, I see former people from Pegasus. They have not really created new jobs here. They've just sucked in people from the existing hotel industry. So, you know, my belief is that it's a lie, right? And that section over there, I'm unclear as to how complete that is. I really don't believe that's complete either, because as you know from having taken a tour over there, there's nothing going on. They've tried their best to finish up the middle section, and I guess as many rooms as possible inside. But the main bit that's necessary to fool everybody has been completed. And the peripherals, the stuff that's really supposed to be making money for the hotel, it's pretty much hollow and empty. There you go. Got an earpiece and everything, and an alarm for the gate. Hi, I was wondering if you could help me out just by doing one thing. Could you look at the camera and tell me the date? Because people may not believe the date I've shot this video. If you'd be able to tell me the date and time.
Oh, you want me to reflect the camera back?
Yeah, no, you just have to say it to me. Tell me the date and the time right in front of you.
Oh, in front?
Yeah, what's the date and time?
I'm not like seeing it.
No, it's not written on the lens. You have to tell me what the date and time is. You know what the date is today?
Yeah.
What's the date? I'm saying it's Saturday, the what, April?
I think it's the 18th?
The 18th of April. Saturday, 18th of April.
Yeah.
The Marriott opened how long ago?
It opened since the 16th of April.
So 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Alright? So we're not in 2014, 2013.
No, we're in 2015.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dwayne.
Yeah, well. So are you a visitor?